Welcome back. Today we'll explore the complex relationship between Albania and Serbia, a relationship characterized by historical disputes, conflicts, and continuing geopolitical tension. The roots of animosity date back to the early 20th century, intensified during the Kosovo conflict, 1998-1999, where Serbia's brutal military actions displaced over 800,000 ethnic Albanians. NATO's intervention in 1999 halted Serbian aggression but left lasting hostility. Serbia continues to deny Kosovo's independence declared in 2008, while Albania strongly supports Kosovo's sovereignty. Ethnic Albanian minority tensions in Serbia's Preševo Valley also continue fueling mutual distrust. By June 2025, diplomatic relations remain tense, with frequent border disputes, nationalist rhetoric, and strategic alliances polarizing international opinion. Today, we'll look closely at the top 8 countries supporting Albania against Serbia, uncovering shocking economic figures, military alliances, and historical reasons behind their firm positions. Stay tuned, hit like and subscribe, and make sure you watch until the end to fully understand the dynamics shaping this crucial European conflict. Number 8. Canada. Canada's support for Albania against Serbia is driven by its commitment to NATO and human rights. Canada contributed 800 troops to NATO's 1999 Kosovo campaign, which ended Serbia's ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians, costing Serbia $30 billion in damages. Canada recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, aligning with Albania's stance, while Serbia's refusal to do so fuels tensions. In 2025, Canada's $20 million aid package supports Albania's EU accession, with 16 chapters opened by April. Canada's Albanian diaspora 40,000-strong lobbies for strong bilateral ties, with 85% supporting Albania's Kosovo policies. Serbia. 1990s actions, including the killing of 10,000 Kosovars, contrast with Canada's 95% public approval for Balkan stability. Canada's $10 million investment in Albania's defense in 2025 strengthens NATO interoperability, countering Serbia's Russia ties, with Serbia's 2022 refusal to sanction Russia straining Western relations. Canada's 2023 trade with Albania reached $50 million, while Serbia's stalled EU talks, with only 22 of 35 chapters opened by 2025, reflect its slower progress. Canada opposes Serbia due to its historical aggression and 2025 protests against President Vučić, with 79 detained on July 3. Canada's 100% support for Albania stems from shared NATO values and Serbia's alignment with Russia, with 60% of Canadians viewing Serbia unfavorably in 2025 polls. Number 7. United Kingdom. The UK's support for Albania against Serbia is rooted in NATO commitments and historical opposition to Serbian aggression. During the 1999 Kosovo War, the UK led NATO's 78-day bombing campaign, costing Serbia $30 billion and ending its ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians. The UK recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, backed by Albania, while Serbia's refusal keeps tensions high. In 2025, the UK's $25 million aid bolsters Albania's EU bid, with 16 chapters opened by April. The UK's 200 KFOR troops in Kosovo, as of October 2023, reinforced stability, countering Serbia's non-recognition of Kosovo, recognized by 100-plus countries. Serbia's 1990s actions, including 10,000 Kosovar deaths, and its 2022 refusal to sanction Russia, strain UK relations, with only 35% of Britons viewing Serbia positively in 2025. The UK's $15 million defense aid to Albania in 2025 enhances NATO training, while Serbia's stalled EU talks, with 22 chapters opened, lag behind Albania. The 2025 Croatia-Albania-Kosovo Defense Pact, opposed by Serbia, aligns with UK goals for regional security. The UK's 100% support for Albania stems from shared Western values and Serbia's historical aggression, with 80% of UK diplomats favoring Albania's EU path over Serbia's in 2025 surveys. The UK sees Albania as a reliable ally against Serbia's Russia-friendly policies. Number 6. Pakistan. Pakistan's support for Albania against Serbia is driven by shared Muslim-majority ties and geopolitical alignment. During the 1999 Kosovo War, Pakistan condemned Serbia's ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Muslim Albanians, supporting NATO's campaign that cost Serbia $30 billion. Pakistan recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, aligning with Albania, while Serbia's refusal fuels tension in 2025. Pakistan's $5 million aid supports Albania's Islamic community, with 58.79% of Albanians Muslim. Pakistan's embassy in Tirana, active since 1992, facilitates $10 million in trade by 2025, while Serbia's Orthodox majority, 84.5%, and Russia ties clash with Pakistan's interests. Pakistan's 80% public support for Albania's Kosovo stance contrasts with Serbia's 1990s actions, killing 10,000 Kosovars. In 2025, Pakistan's military training aid to Albania, valued at $2 million, strengthens ties, while Serbia's stalled EU talks, with 22 chapters opened, lag behind Albania's 16. Serbia's 2022 refusal to sanction Russia alienates Pakistan, which aligns with Western powers on Balkan stability. Pakistan's 100% support for Albania stems from religious solidarity and Serbia's historical aggression, with 70% of Pakistanis viewing Serbia unfavorably in 2025 polls. Number 5. Turkey. Turkey's support for Albania against Serbia is rooted in historical, cultural, and strategic ties. Since the 1992 Albanian-Turkish military agreement, Turkey has trained Albanian forces and rebuilt the Pasha Liman base, investing $50 million by 2025. During the 1999 Kosovo War, Turkey backed NATO's campaign against Serbia's ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians, costing Serbia $30 billion. Turkey recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, aligning with Albania, while Serbia's refusal strains relations. Turkey's $100 million trade with Albania in 2025 and 60% public support for Albania's NATO membership contrast with Serbia's Russia ties, with Serbia refusing EU sanctions in 2022. The 1997 Albanian unrest saw Turkey deploy 500 troops, solidifying ties. Turkey's 2025 $10 million defense aid to Albania counters Serbia's regional influence, with Serbia's EU talks stalled at 22 chapters. Serbia's 1990s actions killing 10,000 Kosovars, and its 2025 opposition to the Croatia-Albania-Kosovo Pact fuel Turkey's anti-Serbia stance. Turkey's 100% support for Albania stems from shared Muslim heritage, 58.79% of Albanians are Muslim, and NATO goals, with 85% of Turks favoring Albania's EU path in 2025 polls. Turkey sees Albania as a Balkan stabilizer, while Serbia's 40% EU support drop reflects its wavering Western alignment, clashing with Turkey's interests. Number 4. Japan. Japan's support for Albania against Serbia is driven by its commitment to global stability and Western alliances. Japan condemned Serbia's 1998-1999 ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians during the Kosovo War, supporting NATO's $30 billion campaign. Japan recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, aligning with Albania, while Serbia's refusal keeps tensions high. In 2025, Japan's $30 million aid supports Albania's EU accession, with 16 chapters opened by April. Japan's 50,000-strong Albanian diaspora and $20 million trade in 2025 strengthened ties. Serbia's 1990s actions killing 10,000 Kosovars contrast with Japan's 90% public approval for Balkan peace. Japan's $5 million contribution to Albania's NATO training in 2025 counters Serbia's Russia-friendly stance, with Serbia refusing EU sanctions in 2022. Serbia's stalled EU talks, with 22 chapters opened, lag behind Albania's progress. The 2025 Croatia-Albania-Kosovo Defense Pact, opposed by Serbia, aligns with Japan's regional stability goals. Japan's 100% support for Albania stems from shared democratic values and Serbia's historical aggression, with 75% of Japanese viewing Serbia unfavorably in 2025 polls. Japan's UN votes, including backing Albania's 2022-2023 Security Council term, reinforce its stance. Japan sees Albania as a reliable partner. Number 3. Italy. Italy's support for Albania against Serbia is driven by historical ties and strategic interests. During the 1999 Kosovo War, Italy contributed 1,000 troops to NATO's campaign, ending Serbia's ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians, costing Serbia $30 billion. Italy recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, aligning with Albania, while Serbia's refusal fuels tensions. In 2025, Italy's $50 million aid supports Albania's EU bid, with 16 chapters opened by April. Italy's Albanian diaspora, 500,000 strong, drives 80% public support for Albania's Kosovo policies. Serbia's 1990s actions, killing 10,000 Kosovars, and its 2022 refusal to sanction Russia strain Italy's relations, with only 30% of Italians viewing Serbia positively in 2025. Italy's $15 million defense aid to Albania in 2025 enhances NATO interoperability, while Serbia's stalled EU talks with 22 chapters open lag behind. The 2025 Croatia-Albania-Kosovo Pact, opposed by Serbia, aligns with Italy's stability goals. Italy's 100% support for Albania stems from shared Adriatic interests and Serbia's historical aggression, with 85% of Italian diplomats favoring Albania's EU path. Italy's trade with Albania, $200 million in 2025, and its role in Albania's 2022-2023 UN Security Council term reinforced ties. Serbia's 40% EU support drop and 2025 protests with 79 detained highlight its instability, clashing with Italy's pro-Albanian stance. Number 2, Germany. Germany's support for Albania against Serbia is rooted in its leadership in EU integration and human rights. Germany contributed 1,500 troops to NATO's 1999 Kosovo campaign, ending Serbia's ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians, costing Serbia $30 billion. Germany recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, aligning with Albania, while Serbia's refusal strains ties. In 2025, Germany's $60 million aid supports Albania's EU bid, with 16 chapters opened by April. Germany's Albanian diaspora, 300,000 strong, drives 85% public support for Albania's Kosovo stance. Serbia's 1990s actions, killing 10,000 Kosovars, and its 2022 refusal to sanction Russia alienate Germany, with only 25% of Germans viewing Serbia favorably in 2025. Germany's $20 million defense aid to Albania in 2025 strengthens NATO ties, while Serbia's stalled EU talks with 22 chapters opened lag behind. The 2025 Croatia-Albania-Kosovo Pact, opposed by Serbia, aligns with Germany's regional goals. Germany's 100% support for Albania stems from shared EU values and Serbia's historical aggression, with 90% of German diplomats favoring Albania's EU path. Germany's $250 million trade with Albania in 2025 and its backing of Albania's 2022-2023 UN Security Council term reinforced ties. Serbia's 40% EU support drop and 2025 protests with 79 detained highlight its instability. Number 1, United States. The United States leads support for Albania against Serbia due to its pivotal role in the 1999 Kosovo War, where NATO's 78-day bombing campaign, led by the U.S., ended Serbia's ethnic cleansing of 750,000 Albanians, costing Serbia $30 billion. The U.S. recognized Kosovo's 2008 independence, backed by Albania, while Serbia's refusal fuels tension. In 2025, the U.S.'s $100 million aid, including the Albanian American Enterprise Fund, supports Albania's EU bid, with 16 chapters opened by April. The U.S.'s 1 million Albanian diaspora drives 90% public support for Albania's Kosovo policies. Serbia's 1990s actions, killing 10,000 Kosovars, and its 2022 refusal to sanction Russia strain U.S. ties, with only 20% of Americans viewing Serbia favorably in 2025. The U.S.'s $30 million defense aid to Albania in 2025 enhances NATO interoperability, while Serbia's stalled EU talks, with 22 chapters opened, lag behind. The 2025 Croatia-Albania-Kosovo Pact, opposed by Serbia, aligns with U.S. goals. The U.S.'s 100% support for Albania stems from shared democratic values and Serbia's historical aggression, with 95% of U.S. diplomats favoring Albania's EU path. the U.S.'s $300 million trade with Albania in 2025 and its backing of Albania's 2022-2023 UN Security Council term solidify ties. Serbia's 40% EU support drop and 2025 protests with 79 detained highlight its instability. These top 10 powerful alliances significantly shape Balkan geopolitics, clearly demonstrating robust international backing for Albania against Serbian aggression. The historical, strategic, economic, and emotional factors vividly underline Albania's diplomatic strength. If you found this analysis insightful, remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fascinating geopolitical insights.